Good morning, beauties. Can you believe that we are going into the last week of May already? It seems so crazy to believe that June will be upon us in a week, just a week away, and then summer is here, which, I'll be honest, I have been in a state of perpetual summer pretty much since I moved down to Southwest Florida. But anyway, so I was thinking the year is almost halfway over and it would be a great time to do a goals check-in. I remember back in December, everyone was on fire setting up their planners for their goals for 2019. And I thought this would be a nice little way to kind of show a little accountability by checking in with where I'm at on my goals for 2019. And so the two main things that I had set my goals for in December was my reading challenge and my fitness goals. So here is where we are on that. This is the tracker that I made for myself to keep up with my challenge for reading 20 books before 2020. And it was called 20 before 2020, a reading challenge. And the goal was to read 20 books in 2019. And as of this morning, I actually finished the last chapter of my 10th book. So I am actually at the midway point, halfway through 20 books, and June, I have a week before June starts. So I'm pretty much on target with this reading challenge. So I don't see any problems with completing my 20 books by the end of the year. So since I was doing so good with my reading the books, I thought it would also be a fun challenge to see if I could get in 20 audiobooks. I have the Audible app, and sometimes when I go walking in the morning, I like to listen to the Audible books as I'm walking. So on the Audible books, I actually have completed, as you will see here, I have one title to have 15. So I've completed 14, and I don't know why I started writing the title of this book down, and for some reason I never made it past so I just got to go back and fill that one in. But I'm already at 14 books. So doing 20 Audible books has been absolutely no challenge at all, because like I said, I go walk for an hour in the morning, and so I'm listening to an hour of the audiobook per day. So that's making that go by really fast. I've actually started in the last 2 weeks listening to music or morning motivation speeches instead of the audiobooks, because I'm almost complete with the 20 books challenge. And then my fitness goals as of April, which I still have to log my weight for the end of May, which will be next week. I'll put my weight down. I am currently 16.4 pounds down on my weight since January. So even though I may not be as far advanced in my weight goal as I want it to be, at least I am making steady progress and the weight is going down. So I'm going to consider that on track. For my measurements, I'm taking my measurements. I took them in January. I took them in April. We'll do them again in August and December. So as of April, I was down 11 inches, which that was pretty good. I'm really impressed with that. So those were my two main goals for 2019. And then one other thing I actually started after January, I've actually only started this within the last month, was this Core 4. And this is based on the book How to Make Shit Happen by Whalen. And I can put a link to this book below, and it's, like I said, it's pretty like blunt and in your face, but it's really powerful book. And so it's based on the 4 principles that you should design your day by every day. 4 things that you purposefully do to move you towards your goals in your relationships with your body, your mind, and your business. And so I made me a tracker for that. And the other thing is the Miracle Morning, which I don't have that physical book. I read it on Kindle, and since I do Kindle Unlimited, I've actually already I've returned that book on my Kindle Unlimited to get another book. So I don't have access to that anymore, but I did read it. And I can put a link to that book as well in the description bar. And so I made me a tracker for doing the Miracle Morning and for doing my Core 4. And these are my trackers right here. And so I completed day 14. So I'm actually to day 15. And the only thing I missed was on day 9. I did not do an exercise. So I didn't work out on day 9. So I couldn't mark that off. But other than that, I've been doing everything else. My silence, which is meditation, doing my morning affirmations, visualization, exercise every day, but day 9, reading, and scribing, which is journaling. So since I started this challenge, I'm doing the Miracle Morning 30-day challenge. I am on target for this. Other than the one day of not working out, I have been 100% on doing this. And the Core 4 I went ahead and put a tracker for it because, your relationships, that's something different maybe per se than the Miracle Morning, but journaling, reading. See, your purpose is your mind, your power is your body, and then you've got exercise, reading, meditation, journaling. So passion is your relationships, but your body, your mind, and your production, which is kind of like working toward self-growth, working in business, if you have business, your job, whatever. So I feel like those Core 4 principles are kind of in line with the Miracle Morning. So I just made a tracker for the Core 4. And then other than really the relationship one, everything else, when I do my Miracle Morning steps, I just go ahead and mark off as the Core 4 because I feel like they are kind of the same thing. And then when I do the daily affirmations, I just have a sheet of paper that every morning, once I go through all my meditation and everything, my reading, I just kind of write down my own personal affirmation. And so I've got 14 of those written down. So I will be starting tomorrow on Monday with day 15 along this challenge. So weight down, inches down, daily affirmations, staying on target with my Miracle Morning, and ahead of my schedule on audiobooks, and right on target with my reading. So I would say that the first half of 2019 has been a success with staying on target with my goals. So I would love to hear how you are doing, and are you progressing along with your goals? Have you achieved any of your goals yet? Are you still working toward them? Are there any that you gave up on? So just let me know in the comments below, and let's all kind of check in for a little accountability and see where we all are at on our goals for 2019. I appreciate you watching this and value any and all feedback that you may have. And I hope that you have an absolutely amazing day. Bye.